On your outlines of your discussions with the Chief Medical Officer on Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning, you said, we discussed the current situation and the possibility of moving to level 4. The Examiner published an article at 5:10 on Sunday saying that the country was on the verge of moving to level 4. And also then the Irish Times, published on Sunday, said it is understood that NPHET has met at noon and the meeting is ongoing. And one government source said, I think we're in a very difficult situation. So there seems to be something between the initial phone call that you had from NPHET, or from the Chief Medical Officer, and before the end of the NPHET meeting on Sunday. This seems to have been reported. The Examiner talked about level 4 and you've talked about level 4 in your own statement. It seems to me that the leaks came from somewhere within the government. You said in your previous statement, or you said in response to a question earlier on, that it wasn't you or any of your staff. But I think you weren't asked about, did you talk to any journalists?
I can assure you that I did not talk to any journalists. Like, honestly, who knows? People leak. All I can tell you is I wasn't leaking anything. You know,
I would agree with you that people leak. Only some people leak. Not everybody does. And I think that's important as well, and in the whole context in relation to this. But it's important because it has become very important, actually, where the story leaked from and how it leaked from, because of the reaction of your colleagues and what your colleagues have said publicly in relation to it and stuff like that there. You know, so I think that's become important over time. And it wasn't my intention of coming in here today to actually discuss that. But when I see it here and I looked at it, then I wanted to raise a question in relation to it and where the actual leak arose from. When you see between 12 o'clock and 5 o'clock on Sunday is where it actually came from. So who knew then what was actually discussed is important. And it seems that the only person that isn't here that did know something about that then, Giancarlo, is Taoiseach. And it's interesting that we were supposed to have this discussion tomorrow with the Taoiseach being there and at his suggestion, and now the Taoiseach isn't here tonight, so maybe there's something to that as well. He said, I contacted the Taoiseach afterwards. That's with the Chief Medical Officer. So the only two people in government that knew about this were the Minister and the Taoiseach and some of the officials. So, and therefore the leaks seem to have come from within government. So that's what I wanted to try and get to the bottom of.